Salutations and greetings. My name is Marge. You can call me Margie. I'm a Heyoka wise clown. I like clowning around. Outside this morning, the temperature is nice. It's warmer in the indoors. Usually is. I think that's why there's so much sickness in the summer, is because people have conditioned themselves to be so cool that cool is comfortable, and it's not how our bodies are supposed to work. So the difference, you go inside and you sit there for a few hours and it chills, it cools you, it cools your core, and you get all comfy and chill. Then you go outside where the temperatures are extreme. It's a shock to your system. Then your system feels like it needs to fight, because temperature differences like that extreme are not natural. It's why your body you're not supposed to drink ice cold beverages. But we're an instrument. People spend more time taking care of their automobiles with maintenance and upgrades and things like that than they do researching how their own bodies work. Yep. Anyway, I feel like I gotta sit like this because I'm not straight on, and I need to straighten up my back. Stretch my back out. I did do my morning stretches, but that just was uncomfortable. So, next I'll talk about how the universe likes to tell us that we're doing the right thing, that we're heading the right direction. I was having a difficult day. I'm a very creative person, so when I have to do the same thing over and over and over, it fucking pisses me off is what it does. I hate it. I need change and variety and constantly creating things like that. So, although I have been in the position lately that I can't do everything I want to do, I am intended to just go within and learn how to be okay and still for evidently longer periods of time. But the universe tells us when we're on the right path. And the day before yesterday, I swear, it's just like every time I'd freaking feel the emotions coming on, I just want to cry, because it's just like, God, this is hard. Not the emotional stuff, the physical, the stress of being in charge, taking care of Loretta, my mom, and all of my animals that I love. There's attention that they need as far as... Anyway, I feel like I'm not doing a good job, but I am. So the emotions today, but every time I felt that. It was like I spent a lot of time outside that day before yesterday, with my feet in the dirt and just being with nature. And it's like when it was almost so too much, and then I just, help me. All you gotta do is ask, and I pick up my phone or something and get a notification from positive input from someone on my video or something. And it was like that all day long. And we're constantly given signs. If it's a sign that makes us feel good. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Then it lets us know we're on the right course. If something happens that comes up that makes us feel then we need to reevaluate and adjust and make some modifications. And I know that my life is on course, and I'm right in line of where I need to be, and one of the we get hints all the time, and they're in synchronicities, and people always talk about what they are and all this stuff, but for me they're freaking clues. And I was talking to a friend, we were exchanging messages on Marco Polo, and she had mentioned in passing that she started watching Glow. I've heard of it, I don't know a lot about it, but kitty kitty kitty. So this morning I get up and I was feeling kind of low, and or not low. I was not low. I wasn't feeling low when I woke up. I woke up actually feeling really good, but I wanted to maintain that, and so I started watching, because I just started watching My Name Is Earl, and so I turned it on, and not like 5-10 minutes into the show, they were driving down the street, and in the background there was a billboard that said Glow on it. See, and when people, you have those exchanges with people, you know that's how we know that we're in alignment, who we're in line with, is because Glow is an old, as far as I know, because that show was on a long time ago, and she started that one, I start this one, and the connections made. Those are what people need to be looking out for. You see, what I was telling, I was having a dialogue this morning with the red issues, waking up, and I saw a jockey commercial this morning while I was watching My Name Is Earl. I'm like, God damn, that dude freaking looks familiar, and there is a man that I followed fucking probably 10 years ago. How long? I mean, he was like new, because he was in recovery, and his story is freaking amazing. His name is Zach, and he started a rescue called Marley's Mutts down in Tehachapi, and I know Tehachapi. I have a .5 in Fresno and Bakers. I know the area, and so I've always been drawn to him, and he's being endorsed by Jockey. You see, when people don't have a lot of terrible stuff happen to them, I mean, sometimes you're born to a family and you're sheltered, and your parents like to keep you from ugly things that are happening. Well, for whatever reason, I was exposed to the ugliness of the world at a very young age. So I know what it is, and I know how to seek out that vibration and see it in others and warn people and all that stuff. So that's why I try to do these videos, to help. I want to open up a venue to teach people how to read frequency for their own personal security. And he was so that was another alignment, because I had gotten off Facebook a long time ago. I share my videos there now, but that he's out here doing his thing, and I'm out here doing my thing, and he crosses my radar. I've worn Jockey t-shirts because we're specific. Spectrometers, people call us Asperger's, whatever. We're particular because we know what feels good, because it keeps us in a vibration that is comforting to us. I like to do things like, I hate red. Well, it's not, I don't hate it, it's just not my favorite color. So I remember buying this shirt in hopes that it would make me feel more comfortable with wearing red, and it has, and now I like it a lot. And it was gone for a while and I missed it, but I recently found it. That's how we pop in and out of timelines. Anyway, we're divinely guided. You can call your divine God. You can call it... Oh, there's Stanley. I was wondering where that came out. Now, thanks for making an appearance. We are all divinely guided. And when we ask for what we're looking for, it shows up. It's true. It's another synchronicity. I believe in magic. I have the heart of a child, the spirit of a warrior, and vice versa. Meaning, I have the spirit of a child and the heart of a warrior. We all do. You just gotta recognize that in you. I want to share what I know with people. I'm that big dope that believes in a world. A song that just came on is Over the Rainbow. See, if there is one train of thought that I would like to pick up, Luna Verifies, of what I am about, is that we are all the same shades, or all different shades in the same color spectrum. Brown, red. Sometimes I'm brown and I get so mad I'm red at the same time. Yellow. Yellow cannot just be our friends to the east. It could be also in sickness, jaundice. Let Zach remind you, he was in liver failure. He almost died. See, there's a lot of people that don't know how to get through scary shit. They don't. They see it, they freeze. And then just cease. And they're reacting because they're seeing stuff that is insane, because people don't know how to piggyback on my color spectrum deal. It only matters about where your heart vibrates. We are all a heartbeat, electricity. Some people, their resting heartbeat is low. That is still peace. When you have high, that is your resistance to your outside world, because you are trying to get your body to work harder than outside. So you're doing things like feeding fast food and toxins and watching whatever it is that you watch, news, propaganda, blah 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 blah. And it's causing you stress, and it makes your body work harder. And the more you eat, it clogs your arteries, and then your heart has to work harder. And a lot of people are having strokes and heart attacks right now, and there's a lot of dis-ease. But more people like me are helping you to learn how to try and find that little subtle. So when I say, do you vibe high? Are you in it for the collective, or are you in it to win it? When I say win it, are you all about money, property, prestige? When is enough of that enough? I quite frankly don't really like looking at fucking clubs that I never will be a member of. Another synchronicity, and I'm going to wrap it up on this. There's a young man I know. We grew up as neighbors. 4, 5, 6 years old. We used to play Matchbox cars. I was a big fan of Smokey and the Bandit. I have Jerry Reed on my music, and there was an episode, and the same day I watched this episode, the same day Jose had posted that he had bought a home, and see, because to him it means more, because where he came from, his mom, very strong, beautiful, wonderful native Becky, strong, taught, because they had lived in cars and out of trunks like I did, like we did, and because we know how to survive, we can. And he just bought his new house, and I had that same feeling when I bought my new house out in my house in Omaha, and I bought it for the same reasons, and he did, but my circumstances are different. And so we used to play Matchbox cars together in the dirt, make cities and stuff like that. I had a Bandit car. He had a Bandit car. That is iffy, but there's a Bandit car. And the episode of My Name is Earl was one that he was going to take his brother to the fair, but he had to do his list, so they didn't go. So we got the Bandit car, and they got to freaking drive it like it was stolen in an open field. So when you feel low vibrationally, look for every little thing that you can to let you know that you are moving in the right direction. Keep doing your foot prayers. I am doing video. I used to, If you don't know what to say, don't say anything at all. Hope you have a rad day. Peace.